Today we are doing warm, cool color trees, outdoor trees. So your warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. Your cool colors are blue, green, and purple. You can think of things that make you warm, sun and fire. And if you forget, on one side of the room, we have red, orange, and yellow. Those are warm colors. For cool colors, you can think of ice, think of cold, you think of ice. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our background. And when I give you your paper, the first thing you always put on your paper is your name. You can turn it over. I'm going to do something we've done before, which is where you can make little dots for snowflake with your white oil pastel. This is called Watercolor Resist. You might remember when we've done this before on our paper. When we paint over it, it will show up. And you remember the line where the sky meets the land is called the horizon line. We used watercolors before, and look, they're already in order: red, orange, and yellow. I'm going to start with my yellow at the bottom of my horizon line. And so I'm going to get my brush wet, just like we've done before. And you go round and round and round. And I'm going to do long brush strokes. Remember, I'm not scrubbing the floor. I'm doing long brush strokes. And when I'm ready to switch to my next color, I'm going to swish, swish, swish. And I go, no tappy tappy or your neighbor won't be happy. And I get my orange. And now that my sky is painted, I'm ready to do my cool color trees. You might remember using these papers we did when we did Eric Carle, where we did different kinds of patterns and designs. So we're going to make a triangle. And to make a triangle, triangles have 3 sides. So I'm going to use this bottom side. I don't need to draw that. That's already there. 1, 2, 3. So we've been working on collage, which is cutting and gluing, or last week we did torn paper collage, which is tearing and gluing. So I'm going to cut out my tree, and then even though my paper is a little bit wet, it's okay. We can glue it on, and we dot, dot, not a lot. And I can glue my tree on it. I don't want my tree floating in the sky. My tree has to be there in the snow. Okay, and if you want to take an oil pastel and draw in a tree trunk, you can do that as well. You can also, if you want to, you can add some pattern to your trees. These trees have different patterns. You remember we did patterns before when we did flowers. So you could do a pattern right on top of your tree. You might wait to the end to make sure you have time. And a pattern, whoops, maybe wait till your glue dries a little bit. A pattern is a line or shape repeated over and over again. So you're going to fill your paper with patterned tree. When you're done, you can make a tree to put on our collage. This is our school collage. And I want you to look, we're going to do in color order. So you're going to, whatever color tree you put, you're going to line up somewhere above the color here. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. My tree is green, so I have to line it up somewhere. And I can go anywhere in the white because it's kind of like a forest of trees. It can be down here, up here, but it can't be in the sky because I don't want any floating trees. So I'm going to put my green tree right here, push it down. I'm going to be taking pictures of your artwork. Excuse me, so this is your artwork. And then I'm going to be sending home this slip that talks about how you can see, your parents can see your artwork online. Now this talks about ordering things that has your artwork on it. You don't have to order things. You could just, it's a way to share it. So if you have grandma in Mexico that you want to say, hey grandma, look at what artwork I did. She could go online and she could see your art. So just to let you know, I will be sending that home with your artwork.